Well, we're on our way home after 4 days on the Great Barrier Reef with Quest Angling Expeditions. It has been amazing. But we couldn't drive over this spot and not have a fish. That's the beauty of these liveaboards. There's just another spot on the way home every time. We might not get home for 2 weeks. It has been just incredible. Last night, slept in a beautiful little lagoon. The coral trout, seriously, it tasted even better than it looked. Catching fish is awesome, but eating it is even better. Check this out. That is what I call kicking a goal. Coral trout, so good. It was swimming 6 hours ago and I'm about to eat it. How good is that? So, we're gonna have a fish, maybe go a few miles, have another fish, and just see what the day brings. Luke, Jetty, let's nail them.
Got him.
Got the dog.
Got the dog.
Oh yeah, some weight there. So Lukey went straight to the bottom, got busted off. Jet had a bite and I think he's lost his bait. I just waited, had lots of little bites. And then this thing come along. I think we're in for a pretty wild bit of action here because Caden's upstairs. He said the sounder is absolutely lit up. And the good news too, the sea is a lot better than we expected. We thought the sea might be a bit rough, but it's actually really good and will only get better as that tide backs off. So I'm a bit excited for a very hot fishing session. What do we got here? I'm thinking maybe a nanny with a colour out the back here.
What do you got there?
Oh, it's a good colour.
It's a red emperor. It is a red emperor.
It's a good colour. That's what I'm talking about. It's a red emperor. That is the exact target species today. Probably the most famous, most targeted bottom fish in Australia. That is the red emperor. And tell me, is there a prettier fish? I think not. And believe it or not, they actually catch these fish through Asia and all the way into the United Arab Emirates. They call them something different there, but what a start. This is a puppy, believe it or not, and we're gonna chase the big dog very soon. This guy here, right on the edge of legal size, he's going back for a little bit of good fishing karma. I'm about to get the big one. There you go, mate. The great thing about red emperor too, they don't suffer from barra trauma, so you can pull them up from 45 metres and they do release, which is a great thing. Look at him go. Interesting fact, it is estimated that around 1,500 people get married in the Whitsundays every year. How romantic is that?
Got him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Oh, that's big.
That's a nice fish.
That's big.
That's a good fish.
I hit the bottom, and I think I pumped before I even got a chance to get the lever up. Yeah, that's the fish we're looking for, Luke, I reckon.
That's the one.
You've got him. This is the fish you're after, a big red emperor, I reckon. Look at the pressure Luke's put on that thing with a Stella 18,000, and that dual rod is rated to 50-pound braid. He is going to work.
Oh, he's fighting the whole way.
Yeah, I've got one too. Oh. I think I might have his brother, Luke.
Yeah, nice one.
Hit the bottom, bang, bang, bang. Well, we just released that fish. We were looking for a bit of good karma. You lost your bait yet?
Yeah.
And I think we're about to get it.
I got colour on Luke's fish.
He's still fighting, is he? Oh yeah, it looks white, mate. It looks white. It looks all white.
Big nanny guy.
Oh, big nanny.
I've done over 1,500 days at sea, and one of the most popular species that our guests want to target when we're bottom fishing is the largemouth nannyguy. They pull hard, they look great, and they taste even better.
So Luke got the nanny. What a hot bite, and that is another magnificent fish. They're one of my favourites. I'm sure you can understand why. How pretty is it? There's just something about them, almost like Port Phillip snapper, just something about them I can't put my finger on. Good news for this guy, he's going back too, and we're going to drop to the bottom 3 more times. This is Chaos with a capital K. I tell you what, I think I can hear Maxwell Smart in the background somewhere. Another red emperor going back. It worked last time, more good karma coming our way.
Drop them down, boys.
Orange, I must be there soon. And
That's pretty cool. Jet's got multicoloured braid, so he knows if you get the bottom is when it turns blue. I love that.
When it turns orange, I know it's soon.
Oh, that's a good load. That's him. That's the one, Warren.
Warren, get him up. Lift, 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 lift.
That's the one.
That's it. Try and get him up. Standing on your toes doesn't help, Jet. That's it. Oh, that's it. Do you want me to help you?
No, I'm all good.
He is getting absolutely tailed.
This is good fun.
You want me to help you get it in the position?
No, I'm all good.
Okay, just make sure you get him up.
There you go. I'll wait for his run. There
That's
it is.
I've not got a bite here.
No, not at all.
Slow and steady, Jet. That's it. Slow and steady. Just explain what you're doing while lifting the rod and winding for people.
So much easier for me, little bloke trying to get over the side, to just put it in my groin and just to pump, get that meter, and then wind down.
So pump and wind. You're not using this thing as a winch, eh? Just pick up the slack line.
This fish
This is
has
solid,
started
mate.
to float a bit,
Ooh.
which is weird. Like, I'm literally, that's a good fish. In fact, this might be a cod, I reckon,
Ooh, big call.
because if I stop pumping now, I reckon he'd float.
Must be getting close, Jetty. Yeah, here he comes. I don't think it's a cod. Yeah, it's a red or a Chinaman. It's a red. Come back
big
this way.
red.
It's a nice red. Up
I
here.
see it.
It's a good size red, mate.
Oh, yes!
Ha!
Yes!
Jetty Reef.
That's the fish.
Look at that for absolute
Oh, Luke's on in the
quality.
background.
Yeah, Luke's been on for a while, mate. That is such a beautiful fish. Is it the biggest red you ever caught?
Oh, I reckon it'd be pretty much, yeah.
How's the way it towed you at the start?
Yeah,
It's
got
ripping
me
the rod.
good.
Oh, that's why these fish are so good. They pull so hard. Absolutely special. I assume you're a little pump, mate.
Oh, I'm stoked. That's the fish I've wanted.
Jet has been working very hard for this for a long time. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Let's see what Luke's got.
Another nice nanny guy. Well, Jet just pulled that nice red emperor up, and I just pulled this largemouth nanny guy up beside him. As you can see, he suffered from barrow trauma from bringing him up so fast from down so deep. You can tell by the eyes how they're blown out and the belly's a bit exploded. But we'll keep this fella for a feed. It doesn't affect the eating quality at all.
Fishing for these reef fish today, we're using a paternoster rig. It's quite simple, just a sinker down the bottom and a hook a bit above. The whole idea is the sinker sits down and the hook hangs up just above the bottom, and hopefully all the reefies eat your bait.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, I'm getting the bites as
That was the
well.
littlest bite. Look at the size of this. This is my favourite little rod and reel combo in the world. The old Grappler Game Type J B605, little Talica 8, and it is a whopper stopper. And as you can see, it stops whoppers like a bit of spaghetti, but just has so much strength for such a thin piece of material. I can't believe the technology Shimano put into these rods. When I first saw them, I went, what? I didn't believe. But if you do believe, you will receive, and now I'm receiving on the good end, because these things have caught so many fish for me all over the world for all the fishing I do. And I do a lot, different types, and I love every aspect of fishing. That's why it's so amazing. This does get my heart pumping as much as any. The excitement, that thump, that pull, I can see colour now. When you see colour for the first time, it looks white, but I'm sure it's not a white fish. You just don't know what it's going to be. And I'm looking now thinking, is it a nanagai? Is it a red? What have we got? It is a big cod. Look at that. And I had no idea whatsoever what it was going to be until I saw it. Luke, that's a big dog cod.
That's him.
What species is he?
That's a gold spot.
Gold spot.
Yep.
Oh, gold spotterus codorus. That is a massive fish. I mean, just look at him, how big that fish is. That is just amazing. Now, is that the same fish, Luke, that I catch in the estuaries on barramundi fishing? Those little cod?
Yeah, it is. They start their life in the mangroves and the estuaries, and they work their way out to the reefs.
You ever catch a gold spot cod? Stand upwind, because this guy, whew, he needs some Colgate. They eat crabs and fish, and it's actually digesting in their mouth when they're eating the next thing. It's not a good look at all. But I tell you what, beautiful fish, and this is going off. Get him up.
Oh, it's got the trigger vibration.
Oh, it has.
Now, I remember yesterday, Paul caught a triggerfish, and about 60 metres down, he said, it's vibrating, I think it's a trigger. And look at my rod tip. It is vibrating a lot, and I think I've got another trigger on here. Oh, that's a good fish.
I'm on 2, Jetty boy.
Have a look up.
Oh, this thing's got its head down. I had one bite and missed it, and I just went back. I had 2 squid on that time, and I thought, with the squid, there's bound to still be some bait on the hook. So I left it back down and straight away, tap, 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 bang. And I actually learnt when I was 13, my first fishing trip ever, I caught a fish. A kid called Justin Scott was on the boat next to me, and he taught me that when you got a bite, you didn't wind your line all the way to the top to check it, because sometimes the bait would still be on. So I actually left my bait down a bit longer. I started catching more flathead, and that very day in Port Phillip Bay, I caught 4 flathead. They were the first 4 fish I ever caught in my life. About 28 centimetres, and it literally changed my world. I still remember how pumped I was on the bus coming home to show Mum. Got colour again. The boys got a bit of an LB mangle. What do we got here? It looks like a beautiful big nanagai. This is just ridiculous, crazy. I have had about half a dozen drops and caught 5 incredible fish. It is just unbelievable. Look at the size of that. Holy snapping duck droppings. Remember that book when you're a kid about Otto, the fish that grew and grew and grew? This could be Otto. He fed him too much, just a little bit, he said. Look at the size of this thing. Largemouth nanagai, saddle tail snapper. Look at the saddle on the tail there. And these are just incredible fish. They pull so hard. If you come out of charter, tell me how stoked you'd be to catch a fish like this. Another nice fish coming up. This is one of the hottest bites I've seen forever. Go, Jetty.
Yes.
Plenty of weight?
Yeah, mate. It's coming up.
Good work, man. Nice fish. It'll be a good one. I'll give you a hand when you're ready.
Right, mate.
Oh, Jesus!
Got him on.
I was trying to help you, Jet.
Oh,
It's a red, mate. It's a red.
It's a red apple.
Oh, Jetty! You beauty! Oh, jeez!
It just got smashed.
Oh, what is this?
That's smoking.
Holy!
What is this?
Look at that fish.
Go, Jetty! Woo!
Nice one, Paul. Get into him.
This a big fish, Luke, you too?
Oh, I just missed mine, Paul.
This thing is a donkey. I'm going to say it's the best fish I booked today. It was in the rod holder. When Jet was bringing his fish up, I was trying to help him. I put it in the rod holder, it got absolutely smashed. Holy moly, and it took about 10 metres of line.
That could be a 10 kilo red ball.
It could be the big donkey, because I had to put my thumb on the spool to try and slow it down at one stage. It was amazing. Woo! It just gets better and better. The spot that keeps giving. Seriously, if you like the idea of this and you like the idea of having fun, get on the team at Quest, because they can put you on this spot, this exact spot. Ask Luke and the team. I want to go where Paul and Jetty and Luke smash the fish. They'll bring you here, and it'll seriously change the way you look at fishing. Now, I must be getting close. This thing is scary big. I'm really hoping I've got the big red here. I'm really hoping.
I think you're a good chance, Dad.
The way it took off, Jet, was amazing. Whew. Whew. It felt coddy almost, but it actually took line. It's the first fish I've had to take. I got colour.
Let me have a look. Oh, it looks like a trevally or something.
It might be a trevally, the way it took off.
Oh, no, it's red.
Oh, it's a big nanny. It is a monster nanny. Holy snapping nanagai. Look at that. I thought the last one was big. Look at that. It's a monster, just when you thought today could not get any better. Remember, I've said it before, Quest, they're the best. So Luke.
Yes.
Rumour has there's a few big fish around.
Yeah, it's a couple.
Unbelievable, this is so incredible. Now I'm going to give you the hot tip. If you don't get the chance to go fishing as much as you might like, go with a charter boat operator who knows his stuff. Luke, how long have you been fishing this area?
About 25 years now.
25 years, over 1,500 days on charter. If you go with a bloke who knows his stuff, you're going to be in this position catching good fish. So do your research, get on Facebook, get on Insta, do a few Google reviews if you need to, or ask your mates, and they'll put you on fish just like this if you go with the right people.
Oh, I got colour. Looks a bit red on top. red emperor.
Oh, it's another nice, beautiful red emperor. Beautiful fish, these fish. Not a monster, but man, he pulled hard.